Welcome to another episode of Thursday Thoughts. I'm Program Director Jeff Tarrow from Fenton Fitness and Athletic Center, and today I wanted to touch base on something that, has been going on in the fitness industry, probably since the advent of the fitness industry, but I think now it's being camouflaged a little bit more and being played off as something good or positive, and I think we need to be careful going down that road. So what I'm talking about, I saw the other day, one of the founders from the Girls Gone Strong webpage, which as a whole promotes a really great message for women about empowerment through strength, through respecting your body, loving yourself, the size and shape you are, and a lot of good positive messages coming out of that page. But they posted a link to a video of a bunch of female CrossFit competitors in the CrossFit Games and just doing other workouts and whatnot. And the comment was something along the lines of, about how empowered these women are and how strong and beautiful, and something along those lines was the message. And I couldn't help but notice when watching the video, if you watch, CrossFit Games or if you Google CrossFit women, you'll notice a really common theme that most of the women when they're working out are scantily clad. So they are wearing very, very short spandex shorts and sports bras. It's pretty much the standard CrossFit apparel when you watch videos of high-level CrossFit women competing. And personally, I don't know as though that's really that's a good thing for women either. I think we've gone from, overly, what some people might consider overly skinny. Skinny is beautiful, really thin model looks, and now women, by and large, I think across the United States anyway, are feeling more comfortable lifting weights and carrying a little bit more muscle mass, which is a great thing. I think being stronger, having more naturally occurring muscle mass, if we're excluding the use of steroids or anything, is almost always going to improve somebody's health. So those are good things, but at the same time, I think we have to be careful, because I think we're still sexualizing women. You're still taking, you're taking what was once, sort of the norm and accepted as this is beautiful and this is what women should look like, and you're just replacing it with a more muscular, hyper lean version. You're still sexualizing women. We're still doing it in regards to the way they're dressing. The way fitness clothing is marketed to women and sold to women. I was thinking about this the other day when I rolled into the gym, in pajama pants and a hooded sweatshirt, with no care or concern for what I looked like going into the gym. I was just there to work out and to train. And some women, have that confidence, that ability to do that. But I think by and large, a lot of women still feel the need to look sexy or look pretty when they go to the gym. I mean, they have to have, matching coordinated outfits and do their hair and makeup. And there's nothing, if that's your style, your personality, that's fine, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that we, as a culture, as an industry, we need to empower women to not be valued based on their looks. We need to empower people, both men and women, but I think women fall more prey to this oftentimes, to worry about what you can do, worry about health markers, worry about how you feel, not about, how you look and how many, of your abdominal muscles you can see, and not having to take selfies of your butt at just the right angle in mirrors. And I think it's really unfortunate that that's what sells. And I don't know as though there's much we can do about that. But I really just want to point out that we need to be careful when saying, this is great for women, this, powerlifting or Olympic lifting or CrossFit or whatever. If we just use that as another avenue to create a new version of a sexualized female, then I don't think that's not good for women. That's not really empowering them. That's not a good thing. What we need to do is, just empower people to feel comfortable in their skin, to be healthy, to move better, to have more energy, to be stronger, to be able to do more tasks, and to look at the person as a whole with dignity, not based on the outer shell, the outer, what we see on the outside. So maybe not typical Thursday thoughts, but just some food for thought, I guess, some things to chew on. If you disagree, feel free to leave a comment, or think I'm misrepresenting that, then it would be love to hear some other viewpoints and have an open discussion on that. Thanks for tuning in.